Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For you guys who don't know me, my name's Layan. Make sure to check out my last video, which explains the point of my YouTube channel, why I started it. So, in today's video, I'll be explaining some tips and tricks on how to memorize your lines quickly. So, tip number 1, recite them before sleeping. The thing about reciting your lines before you sleep is that it will stick to your mind while you're sleeping. So when you wake up in the morning, it will actually surprise you that you can remember the lines you recited the night before. It's very beneficial, always works for me when I can't memorize that one line. Tip number 2, write them on a piece of paper and just recite them over and over while writing them. For example, if your line is, "How are you doing?" You write that down and you keep reciting it over and over till you get it stuck into your head. Tip number 3, go for a run or walk. So it kind of sounds weird, right? Going for a run or walk when you need to memorize your lines. But actually, it's going to help you a lot in clearing your thoughts, clearing your mind. So when you come back home, you can focus on your lines and you can actually remember them. Or even when you're walking or you're running, you can actually start reciting them, so it'll help you stick in your mind. Tip number 4, record yourself reading your lines and just play it back when you're in the car, when you're going for a walk, if you're laying down in bed, if you're just taking a rest. Replay that video over and over again. Those lines will just stick right into your head. And it's very, very helpful. Trust me, I've tried it before. Tip number 5, recite your lines with someone else. It will surprise you. It's actually a really good tip. Have someone in the room with you and give them a script. Tell them to read this person's line, like Monica, and I'll be Jessica. And I'll just read the lines while so when they're reading their lines, you can be like, oh, so when Monica says, "I will do this," then you'll remember, "I will say this." It's very helpful. And when you forget your line, they can actually prompt you, which means they'll read for you the first words of the line or the first 2 or 3 words of the line, so you'll remember it. It's just really helpful. So have someone in the room with you, let them have a script and let them prompt you. Very helpful, very useful, and actually boosts your confidence because now you're used to someone in the room with you while you're performing. Tip number 6 is gestures. Gestures actually really help a lot because you can remember your lines through gestures. When you have this gesture, it could be this line, or just this gesture. Any gesture just helps. It really helped me when I was doing my monologue for Romeo and Juliet. I always used gestures and remembered my line through gestures, which is very useful. Tip number 7, stay in a room for an hour or half an hour and just keep reciting your monologue over and over in a peaceful environment, which will help you to concentrate. You need to always be focused and always concentrate when saying your monologue or your play lines or whatever it is. Thank you all for watching my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And for you guys who are new here, make sure to check out my last video, which explains the content of my YouTube channel and who I am. See you guys! Also, if you want to be an actor or actress, and you're one of those people who are struggling to memorize your lines, then I suggest you should practice minimum of 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, just practicing learning lines. Memorizing and learning lines could be really hard for some people, but it can also be really easy for other people. That's why I made this video, to help you guys, to help some people who are struggling to learn their lines.